If networking feels fake to you, if small talk drains your energy, if the idea of working a room sounds like absolute torture, I have good news. You're not the problem, the approach is. Today, I'm going to show you how to network in a way that feels real, human, and surprisingly easy. Hi, I'm Kai. Welcome to episode 19 of Career and Side Hustle Mastery. Across America, from young professionals in Austin, to managers in Chicago, creatives in New York City, and tech workers in Seattle, people are privately saying the same thing. I hate networking. And I completely get it. Most networking events feel like they're all about forced smiles, shallow conversations, trading business cards, and making awkward sales pitches to people you just met. It all feels so artificial. But here, that's the truth. Networking only feels fake if you do it in a way that's fake. Today, I'll show you the authentic way. Years ago, I went to a big networking event in New York City at a fancy rooftop bar near Midtown. The air was thick with desperation. People were speed talking, rushing through introductions, and just trying to look important. It didn't feel human. It felt like a performance. That night, I left early and walked through Bryant Park, and it hit me. Networking isn't about collecting contacts. It's about connecting with people. Real connection, not a performance. Let's break down exactly why networking feels so fake for most of us. First, you feel this immense pressure to impress everyone. But real relationships grow from authenticity, not from pretending to be perfect. Second, you think you have to talk to everyone in the room. You don't. You only need to connect with one person meaningfully. Third, you think networking is just a sneaky word for selling. Wrong. Networking is about learning, helping, and connecting. And fourth, you think you have to be this super outgoing extrovert. Actually, introverts often network better because they are amazing listeners. Networking feels fake when you think you have to pretend. You don't. So, here's the blueprint for making networking feel natural and human. Step 1. Shift your goal. Most people walk in thinking, how can this person help me? I want you to flip that. Instead, think, can I genuinely enjoy this conversation? Focused on quality over quantity. Step 2. Use curiosity, not performance. Real networking is just asking thoughtful questions. Things like, how did you get into your field? Or what's been your favorite project recently? Or even what's something interesting you've learned in your role lately? Curiosity creates connection. Step 3. Share something real. I don't mean a sales pitch or a rehearsed script. Try saying something vulnerable, like, I'm exploring new skills right now, or I'm slowly transitioning careers, or I'm working on building more confidence in my field. Your authenticity will invite authenticity from others. And step 4, follow up gently. A simple message is all it takes. It was great talking with you. Let's stay connected. No pressure. No selling. Just human. I remember this one time. It totally changed how I connect with people. I was at a small creative meet in Seattle, in this warm, cozy coffee shop near Pike Place Market. I had just one conversation, not 5, not 10, just one, with a designer who loved storytelling. We didn't talk about business. We talked about childhood dreams, about how Americans switch careers so often, what motivates us, and what scares us in our work lives. It didn't feel like networking at all. It felt like making a friend. 2 months later, that same person referred me to a major project that completely changed my career path. It wasn't because I networked well. It was because we connected as humans. So forget trying to find important people. Focused on these 4 types of people instead. First, these are the ones who lift you up. Second, they know things you don't, and they broaden your perspective. Third, the collaborators. You can build something amazing together. And fourth, the mentors. They guide you without any pressure. This is your real network. It's not a crowd, it's a circle. And you don't even need to go to events. Here's a 10-minute networking routine you can do every week. First, reach out to 2 people with a simple check-in. Next, Comment thoughtfully on one LinkedIn post. Show your presence. Then, message one old colleague just to keep that relationship warm. After that, join one small community, maybe online, based on an interest you have, not a corporate one. And finally, ask one person a meaningful question. Curiosity builds connection. You can do all of this in just 10 minutes. Here's the mindset you need to hear. You don't have to be charismatic. You don't have to be an extrovert. You don't need to work the room. You only need to be curious, kind, authentic, open, and consistent. Networking isn't fake when you stop performing and just start showing up as yourself. So how do you know your networking is becoming authentic? You'll see the signs. People will start talking to you longer. Conversations will feel easy. Opportunities will start coming to you naturally. Small talk will become meaningful. You'll feel less tense, and you might even start enjoying meeting new people. Your relationships will last longer, and you won't feel completely drained afterward. This is what real networking feels like. So here's your action challenge for today. Choose just one of these. Send a check-in message to a colleague. Ask someone how they got into their career. Follow up with someone from a past job. Join one small local or online community, or just make one genuine connection with no agenda at all. Remember, one real conversation always beats 20 forced ones. If this episode helped you rethink networking in a calmer, more human way, please share it with someone who also thinks networking feels awkward. And if you're ready to build a career through real relationships, not fake interactions, subscribe to my channel. This was episode 19 of Career and Side Hustle Mastery. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and walk with me, Kayaz. We build careers rooted in authenticity, connection, and confidence. Networking doesn't have to be fake. When you show up as your real self, the right people will find you.